Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Ford. We're going to show you a little bit about the 2016 Ford Explorer XLT trim model. In this video, it's not really a review, so I wanted, if you're looking for a review, there are a lot of good ones out there. In fact, if you're looking for more of a test drive on the Explorer, you can check down below. We're going to show you some links to that as well. But we're going to go over the equipment that's based on the XLT, and we've done a base model one. If you haven't had a chance, you can check that out as well. And we have some other videos on the Limited and Platinum, but we're just going to cover the XLT, what equipment comes standard when you go from base to an XLT, probably kind of recap some of the base model equipment as we do that, and show you some optional packages. The confusing thing is people decide they want an Explorer, but they don't know what equipment they might want. So hopefully this video helps you out, gives you some research, shows you what's based on an Explorer, and maybe if you want to go to a 201A or 202A package, what equipment comes with those nice packages that Ford gives you, and show you some optional equipment that you might think about getting as well. So sit back, hopefully this will help you educate you a little bit on what you want on your XLT Explorer. Okay, now we're going to start on the exterior of the vehicle first. Of course, the standard engine on the XLT, just like in the base model, is the 3.5 liter V6 engine. If you can get an available 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. Now, both of those engines do come with a 6-speed automatic transmission with select shift, and that's pretty much being able to take your vehicle and put it in that manual mode and shift it up and down like you would a manual transmission, and you'll get paddle shifters on your steering wheel to go along with that. So. Also, you get advanced track with roll stability control, and that basically is helping you keep you on your intended path on the slick driving days. Great safety feature to have. Also, electronic power assist steering is a really nice feature. Ford put that on these vehicles several years ago, and where you really see it the most is when you're driving on the highway here in Kansas. That wind tries to push you over and you almost have to keep your steering wheel. It's going to really help. It's going to stiffen up that steering so you're not going to get a lot of that. And then in the city, on the slow driving speeds, you're going to be able to turn the wheel nice and easy. So that's your electronic power assist steering. We call it EPAS. Starting here at the front of the vehicle, going around the things you can see. The grille is just like in the base model grille. It does have the gray with the chrome inserts here. Really love that look. Like I mentioned in the base model video that we did, really kind of that's an upgrade front end for the 2016 model year, and it looks really nice. Body colored bumpers, just like in the base model. What's different on the XLT is you get this chrome accent, chrome piece down here at the bottom. Really kind of makes it, dresses it up, makes it look even better. One thing that you're getting when you on the base model is you get automatic headlights. This in here, you still get the automatic headlights, but you also get these fog lights. And this one has one of the standalone options that you can get, which is the LED fog lights that are even brighter. So that's one, just to let you know for later, that's one of your optional equipment, standalone options you can get. And what's really nice is the lighting on this. I'm going to go ahead and open the door here. I love that little LED lighting there. It's called the signature lighting, really lights up, so that's standard also on the XLT, so you're going to really like that. Coming around looking at the wheels, this is one of the options of the wheels. You do get this is a 20-inch wheel, because the XLT we're looking at is actually 202A package, and we'll get to some of those things in a little bit. This wheel is an optional 20-inch wheel you get with that, but it does come standard with a 17-inch painted alloy wheel. Nice upgrade on the XLT from the base model. Base model gets a power mirror with the integrated blind spot mirror. That carries over, of course, the XLT, but you also get the heated glass too. And you get this signature, the LED turn signal indicators on the outside. You get a security approach lamp, it's a little lamp under here. It's going to light up the ground in front of you. And instead of getting the molded in black, you get the painted black cap here as well. So it is black, but it's really nice. It's that gloss black. I think you're going to like that. Also, you're going to get body color door handles as well, instead of that molded in black. And on this, you're also going to get, what's really nice is the XLT comes standard with intelligent access with push button start. which is just crazy that comes with the vehicle. Basically what that is if you have the keys in your hand, you're just going to be able to put your hand in the door handle here. It's going to unlock for you, allow you to get into the vehicle and start the vehicle without ever getting the keys out of your pocket. And when you get out of the vehicle, you just press the little knob right here and it's going to lock the vehicle for you as well. And to go along with that, if you want to leave the keys in the vehicle, you get the invisible security code keypad as well that you can program. So that comes in real handy to go along with your keyless entry. So, privacy glass is something that is standard on the base model, carried over, of course, to the XLT. Roof rack rails are black on a base model. When you go to the XLT, you get the aluminum finish here on these side rails. Body colored spoiler is a base model, gets that, so it's carried over along with rear defrost, rear wiper, and rear view camera. All those are on the base model and get carried over to XLT. One thing that's nice, XLT gets the reverse sensing to go along with your backup camera, and you'll notice the finish down here is different than it is on the base model, so that really dresses it up there as well. So some great features I think that really make it stand out from the base model. Base model is a great trim to start with, but the XLT really just kind of takes it that step above that I think you're really going to like. And there's some features on the inside. Let's go ahead and take a look at those and show you what those are. Okay, moving to the interior, I'm going to go over some of the equipment that is carried over from the base model, but then show you some of the XLT additions. There's some things you get on top of that when you go to the XLT. Now, of course, in the base model, you get your cloth seats. When you go to the XLT, you get the unique cloth seats. So these actually that you're seeing in this vehicle are leather because it's an upgrade, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. You're going to get a unique cloth seat. You do get power driver seat in the base model. It's a 6-way. When you go to the XLT, you get a 10-way power driver seat, so you get a little more flexibility there. And you get the passenger seat goes from a manual 4-way to a power 6-way seat. So that's a real nice step up there on the XLT. Power windows, locks, mirror switches all come over from the base model, including your one touch for your front windows, and that's all the same. The manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, also part of the base model that gets carried over, of course, to the XLT. One of the great things that gets added to that is the leather wrap steering wheel. That's part of the XLT package that you get, so that's a real nice feel. I love those leather wrap steering wheels. Cruise control and your Bluetooth all get carried over from the base model. That's things are standard on the base model. Those get carried over as well. And then, of course, push button start is something that gets added, like I mentioned here. And Sirius satellite is actually a standalone option on the base model. It comes standard on XLT. You get that as well. So that's a real nice feature there. So I'm pretty much kind of going over, that covers the interior features that you get when you go from the base model to the XLT. And now what I'm going to do, I've covered everything on the 200A package. Ford likes to put some things in some packages is what they call them, and one of them is the 201A and the 202A package. And so I want to go over next those equipment that you get when you go to those different packages to decide whether or not, oh, that's a package I can live without, or that's something I definitely need. Okay, I want to look for a 201A or a 202A. So let's go ahead and cover those next. Okay, now I want to, like I mentioned, I want to talk about the 201A package. When you go from the 200A to 201A, you get a couple neat features that I think you're going to like. One of those is the passenger seat is a power 6-way when you go in the XLT 200A package. When you go to the 201A, you get a 10-way. So that kind of mirrors what the driver has over here. So not only is it's going to be able to control forward, back, up and down, recline, also the power lumbar. That's I think a feature that gets added. So you're going to really like that as well. So that's added feature. Another thing you're going to get is you're going to get the My Ford touchscreen. So you go from the Sync just to the My Ford Touch. Really nice, being able to use the 4 quadrants, being able to control those. I do have a nice video if you want to check that out on our informational videos on our YouTube channel that kind of go over how to use that system. So I won't go over that in this video, but you'll get the My Ford touchscreen with that as well. Also, to add to that, you're going to get a premium audio with 9 speakers, and that's about from the 6 speakers, so it's really a little bit better audio sound in it. You're also going to get auto dimming rear view mirror. That's basically at night when you have those bright lights on you, it's going to automatically dim that for you, so you don't have those bright lights in that mirror there. Another thing you're going to get is the dual zone climate control. So that's real nice. Driver, front passenger can have 2 different temperatures. Comes in real handy. I always call it the marriage saver. So that if somebody's sitting in the sun and getting hot, they can cool it off on their side and it doesn't affect the other person. So that's another feature there that you're going to really like. So I think I've covered pretty much all the things that come in that 201A package. I think it also has remote start too that comes along with that, so I think you're going to like that as well. So next I want to cover the 202A package, and basically what that is, that just adds the leather seats and your heated seats here in the front. So that's a package that probably is worth it. You're probably looking at that thinking, I definitely want the leather heated seats. It also gets forward sensing that goes along with that. So not only the backup sensors, but the front sensor. So as you're pulling in the garage, you're going to be able to sense as you get closer to objects. It comes in handy really in parking lots as well. So I think you're going to like that. So next I want to do is cover some of the standalone options that you can get. There is another package, a couple other packages that include some things, but they call them standalone options because they're just a few things that go together. So I'm going to cover those next. Okay, I want to cover a few standalone options and some other packages that you can get on either of the 201A or 202A package. One of those is a cold weather package. Basically you get the heated front seats, heated steering wheel, and front sensing system. As you can tell, that is a package that you get on the 201A package because a lot of those are included in your 202A package already. So that's kind of a nice feature. If you want cloth seats, you don't really want leather, but you kind of want heated seats, you can get that cold weather package and you get that. Now if you're thinking, well, I want the 202A package with leather seats, but that heated steering wheel is kind of nice. Well, heated steering wheel is a standalone option, so that'd be something if you want the 202A package with leather seats, you can add the heated steering wheel as a standalone option pretty easily. So you can do that. Another package that's also you can get is the Bliss. That's Ford's blind spot monitoring system. Basically, I really love that system. It has a little light that you put in your mirror here. What it does is it's continuously monitoring your blind spots. So on both sides of the vehicle, it's going to monitor if there's someone that gets into your blind spot. It's going to put that light in there, and also to go along with that is a cross traffic alert. So if you're backing up into a parking lot or something, it's going to constantly check those blind spots. So if a vehicle is about ready to get into that area, it's going to let you know that. So that's a real nice feature to have as well. I think you're going to like that. To go along with that, you do get auto dimming driver's side mirror here as well. That goes along with that Bliss system. So it's a real nice system. And to add to Bliss, the other feature that's real nice is in the second row, those outbound seats are going to get the inflatable rear safety belts. It's something that Ford came out with. I think they got a class exclusive on that. Real nice system. It does put that inflatable safety belt there, and you can get that. Now that does also come as a standalone option. If you want that but you don't want Bliss, you can do that. So just be aware of that. Also in the second row, as we talk about that, you can get second row bucket seats with the console if you order the 202A package. So keep that in mind as well if you want that seating configuration. Now it is easy to flip the seat down to let those get into the third row, but if you kind of want the bucket seat so they can jump back there easier, you can get that. And they come separately, so if you want the second row buckets but you don't want the console, you can get it that way as well. So they are actually two separate order codes for that, so you can get either one of those. So a couple other features I want to go over. I mentioned earlier the LED fog lights. That is a standalone option. This vehicle has it. It's kind of a nice feature. We do put it on a lot of our vehicles because they are brighter for you. If you want those fog lights, you're going to be able to see a lot better down those dark roads. So, and lastly, kind of want to go over is we have twin panel moonroof you can get as an option, standalone option. It's always going to come out. It's not included in any package, but you just order that on its own. And lastly is the hands-free liftgate. It does have power liftgate on this, but the hands-free liftgate, you just have the keys in your pocket. You just kick straight forward, and it's going to go ahead and open for you. So, real nice feature to have. That's a standalone option that was ordered on this XLT here. So just kind of give you a good idea on that. Real easy to use. You just kick straight ahead. No waving back and forth, just a straight kick anywhere, kind of right in the middle, and it's going to do that for you. So real easy to use. So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully I didn't make it too confusing for you. If you do have any questions, you can always contact someone in our customer care department here at McArthur. They are very knowledgeable in this information, and if they're not sure, they can always get with us, and we can get you the answer that you're needing. So do remember to give us a call if you have any questions at all. Hopefully this gives you a good idea if the XLT is the perfect fit for you, or if you want to go maybe a little bit more equipment or a little less. Check out the videos on our base model as well as our Platinum and Limited. We have some more videos on that. The link should be down in the comments, so do check that out. And don't forget, if you do like this video, you want to see some other content like this, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/LawMcArthur. Subscribe to it. We're always adding more videos like this. We try to do a new car video each week. make sure we have everything covered. So do check those out as well. So we do some used car videos as well. So until next time, can't wait to see you.